Do you feel like our Gen Z connection made working together easier? Wait, I don't even understand the question.
Do you feel like you're Gen Z?
Oh, are you Gen Z?
I'm a Zillennial. I am on the cusp of both.
Who's our connection? Oh, just the connection?
Yeah, our connection as fellow Gen Zers. Hi, I'm Zendaya.
And I'm Rob.
And this is Off the Cuff. Round 1, icebreakers. What's the most interesting fact you learned recently?
How is this an icebreaker?
Just to get the conversation started.
Well, they're all too controversial, really.
So you don't want to
highly political.
You don't want to share your facts.
The thing about, do you know that everyone says when you wear like Bluetooth headphones, they that kind of kills your brain?
Oh, okay.
But do you know that's actually not true?
Well, that's nice.
And it actually makes your brain better.
2 of Hollywood's biggest stars sat down together. No scripts, no publicists whispering in their ears, just questions and answers they clearly weren't ready for. What came out of that room was not what anyone expected. Zendaya, the most bankable actress of her generation, a woman so carefully controlled in interviews that even her silences feel rehearsed. And Robert Pattinson, a man who once hid an entire relationship from the world for months, who has built a career on saying nothing, while looking like...
Unblocking toilets with improvised devices just found in the bathroom in an emergency.
That's very useful.
That's very useful. Yeah, no, that's actually quite useful.
That's
Sometimes
very
even
useful.
your hand.
That's one of my biggest fears is if you go to someone's house or you're a guest somewhere and the toilet doesn't flush. That is a fucking nightmare scenario. You just dig it out.
Dig it out. And then just flick it.
Hopefully there's a window. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Describe our meet cute.
He knows everything. But this time, the format stripped them bare. And what slipped out changed everything. The interview started casually. Too casually. Pattinson is asked about a useless skill he's proud of. And he admits, without flinching.
I don't know how cute it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was pretty normal, just your average.
No, was it the first time I went when I went around to see an episode of Euphoria?
Yes, technically. Actually, I guess it wasn't. I met you on FaceTime while while you were shooting Batman. I remember I was shooting Euphoria. We did these in-between episodes, and you were on FaceTime with a friend of ours. And I said hi to you, and you had no reaction. He was like,
hey, I do not remember this at
Exactly,
all.
that's what I imagined, because you were you had the full, makeup, the full smoky eye, if you will. And you were sitting there, and I was like, hi, and you were like,
this is literally not a memory for me at all.
Great to know. So I remember our first.
That he's skilled at unblocking toilets with his bare hands at other people's homes, in emergencies. Zendaya's face says what we're all thinking. But here's what nobody caught. That's not the skill of someone who grew up comfortable. That's the skill of someone who's been in situations he was never supposed to be in. Who is Rob Pattinson when the camera isn't rolling? And then the meet cute question. Here's where it gets uncomfortable.
Just meeting.
What's something people should admit on the first date but never do?
I don't know. I know
They're
this
married.
sounds like what facts. Period. Yes. That's always a good thing to mention. I think that's a great answer, Rob. I've not been on many dates, so I don't have that answer. I don't have the statistics.
You've not been on many dates.
No. Well, I feel like in my line of work, it's very difficult to do that anyway. But then also, I got to meet my person when we were so young.
Yeah, but you can go on a date. Doesn't have to be a first
but we
date,
weren't getting
a date.
But we weren't getting to know each other. It's two people
Yeah,
meeting each other and going on a date with a stranger. It was like 2 people who've known each other since they were 19 years old.
Oh yeah, that literally says a first date. Yeah, sorry.
Exactly. Thank you. Okay. Hum the Dune or Twilight theme.
Zendaya says their first real meeting was on a FaceTime call when Pattinson was shooting Batman. She remembered. He didn't. At all. Not even slightly. She had to walk him through it beat by beat. The makeup, the lighting, the mutual friend. He sat there with a blank stare. Now, ask yourself, how do 2 people become this close, this natural, this effortlessly familiar, when one of them had zero memory of ever meeting the other? What exactly happened in the gap between that forgotten FaceTime and whatever this is?
It's not really floppy.
Yes. When's the last time you committed to a lie?
This lying thing is really, it's ruining my life.
What? Oh, the committing to lies?
Why everyone saying lying about this, lying about that? I've never lied about anything in my whole life.
Well, girl, that's a lie. That is a lie.
Committed to a lie.
You definitely have lied before. You've admitted that.
It's kind of like, I get a giant vein that comes on my forehead whenever I lie. So like I had to wrap it up.
Okay.
When's the last time you got the ick?
Is now. Keep watching, because the marriage question is where the floor drops out entirely.
Hello, Ikbar.
Ikbar.
Round 3, the drama. What's your favorite thing about me? Go on.
Favorite thing about you? Very talented.
Thanks.
You're very, incredibly hardworking.
Thank you.
Very nice to everyone.
Thanks.
Across the board.
I appreciate it. That's 3 things. Thanks, Rob. All right.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
We actually tried to play this. Remember?
Oh yeah, we actually did, yeah.
We went around and we tried to do this, and I really was struggling. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person or anything, but I can't say that I've really done something that's like, damn, like, because I have tremendous amounts of guilt anyway, living as a human being. So I don't think I could like really do something dirty like that, because I feel like it would haunt me for the rest of my life.
I liked it, but everyone else admitted to it, and then you and me were like, nothing.
Nothing. I've never
nothing
done
at all.
anything.
I've literally never done anything bad.
And Mama Deuce was so.
It wasn't even bad.
It wasn't even bad. He was really struggling to say his story, and then when he said it, we were like,
that's a good thing.
bro, you were like 12. Like, it's all good. Like, it's not even. It's okay. Like, it's all good. You can release that.
When asked what people should talk about before getting married, and the interviewer pointedly reminds Pattinson that he is, in fact, married, his answer is a masterclass in saying nothing while saying everything. He says, dig it all up. Get it all out in the open. Know everything about the person. Zendaya immediately pushes back, hard. She says the mystery is what makes a relationship exciting, that not knowing everything keeps the stakes high. And then, almost under her breath, she adds, do what I say, not as I do. A public figure, one of the most watched women on earth, just admitted on camera that her own relationship advice is the opposite of how she actually lives. What is Zendaya hiding inside a relationship the world thinks it already understands? And then came the hat.
What's something people should talk about before getting married that they usually don't? Now that you're married.
I mean, a lot of stuff. You gotta, I feel like you gotta do it all. You gotta dig it all up. Put it, hell yeah.
Nah.
Because this is a
surprise.
surprise, I'm crazy.
Nah, it's just boring if you just know everything.
Well, we have very different takes on that.
It makes the stakes. That's the interesting thing about relationships. You've got to have high stakes. Like high stakes risk.
That's what does it for
exciting. If you don't know anything about the person, it's romantic.
I feel like that's not true for your personal life at all. I feel like you guys know each other very well. You guys love each other. It's like great.
If you think you know the Zendaya hat conspiracy theory, you don't. She attempted to explain it and visibly lost the thread. She said, and we quote the spirit of it, that once she wore a hat, a darker version of herself supposedly took over, that Tom lives in the hat, that people have built entire theories around a single accessory. She laughed it off, but she also knew every single detail of it. You don't remember something that clearly unless it kept you up at night. The interview ended with Pattinson listing his 3 favorite things about
So weird.
Yeah, like the picture. Do you ever see that picture? Like it was from like a finning. I'm like sitting in like a kitchen, standing in a kitchen.
Yes.
I was like, what? Like why?
How did that?
It's bizarre.
But it's great though. It's a great image. That's why I got thrown with this whole, because like, again, it was a very chronically online thing and I am not anymore. And I was confused by this Zendaya hat theory thing. I think the purpose of it is that it doesn't make sense. I wore a hat once and then I guess, I don't know. I can't explain it because it makes no sense. It's like classic brainwash. I don't understand it. It makes me feel very out of touch, but I don't think it means anything. And then there's like conspiracies that I wore this hat once that like Tom lives in the hat and like people live in the hat. And like I like have like a dark version of myself that is like taken over once I wore the hat or something.
Talented, hardworking, Nice to everyone. Safe. Vague. Rehearsed. After everything that slipped through, the forgotten meetings, the contradicted advice, the hat with a darker version inside, that's the answer he gave. So here's the real question.
Us? Yes. So we're going with yes.
We're going with yes.
Final answer. Yes. Do you feel like you learned anything about, do we learn anything about each other through this experience?
I learned you in the Lemonade music video, which somehow I missed.
I can't believe you missed that. No, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to say. But I feel like, did I learn anything about you today? No, I feel like this confirms what I already know to be true about the one and only Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
I know that he has 3 favorite things about me. So, yeah.
So you're nice, you're cool, and you're
When 2 stars this powerful sit down together and accidentally tell the truth, who exactly benefits from making sure nobody notices? If you want the answers Hollywood doesn't want trending, subscribe to Starscope Daily right now, because this is just the beginning.